apparently, in my adrenaline-fueled rage, when Mike Herzog hit his Masters record last night, I threw my arms up about halfway. Not really.
So I have to be perfectly honest with you, Robert. I kept selecting the 3/4 angle
Yeah.
on Mike just so that I could like watch you stand there and like yell and be happy or disappointed or like whatever was happening. It was very entertaining.
Oh, it's fun.
So let's see what Mike Herzog's doing on.
Mike snatched the American record last night, 97 kilos for a 73-kilo man. It's pretty tough.
Wow,
Krista
that was
Parkin,
a great snatch, even better than the first one.
crushing 58,
Yes,
better
indeed.
than her opener. All right, Matt Gonzalez at 93. He's going to close the show. Good Lord. What speed in that second pull. What power from the hips.
Yeah, that was a good looking snatch.
Sam Artiga finishing strong. Looks like she had a little bit of continuation.
You know when I got up just a second ago, Robert? It's
Yeah.
because like we were locked in here. Like nobody could get in here.
Oh, crap.
They were like, "You're locked in here.
Oh,
You have to
no.
you have to get up and let us in." I was
Oh, my.
what? And nobody even touched the door handle. It's really weird. They're trying to keep us trapped in here.
I know. Whatever.
Matthew Gonzalez. Let's go ahead and
Let's
I
take a
want
look
to
at Amy.
scoot over to Amy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Let's check that out.
All right, 70 kilos, second attempt for Amy Everett.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's wrong.
I know, unfortunately, how that feels. Like, I can feel it in my own body.
Uh-huh.
It is... Third and final attempt, 63 kilos, Aaron Martin. And I believe we're finished over on the white for the time being for about 7 minutes.
Always spectacular pull by Aaron Martin, 63.
Little wobble on the left side, but it was so quick.
Right.
Yeah, so the center judge saw the little wink,
Yep.
but it was so minor. Very, very happy she gets credit for that lift.
Yeah. Boy, Gonzalez looks powerful. All right, we're down to our last two lifts. Let's take over to White just real quick. They are giving out awards.
Oh, sure, yeah. Let's do this over here.
Yeah,
Oh, look at them.
There are our champions from the session previous. I think that's the 71 and 76A. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Matthew Gonzalez looking tough.
Very much. Just going to completely ignore that red light. Don't know what that's for, but that looks like a good clean and jerk to me. You know, you're the coach. That's one of those things you just ignore.
Yeah.
Just, go out there and make the next one better. That's what we're trying to do anyway, so.
I remember I had an athlete in the meet one time, and it was got 2-1, one red and 3 white and 2 white, and he kind of looked at me and says, he's like, what did I do? And I said, you made a lift, let's go.
Yeah. That's right. You got a success.
Robert, you know. I love you too, fun. Gonzalez is not going to come out for 122 because absolutely not. How dare you take a 1 kilo jump?
Nobody takes a 1 kilo jump.
Absolutely not.
Nah, not when those clean and jerks look as good as they do.
Yeah.
And especially between your opening attempt, unless that 122 means that you get the gold medal at some kind of an amazing event. Otherwise, you put kilos on the bar.
Indeed.
But seriously, though, Matthew looking strong on that opener.
Better get that dang change in.
We got our awards coming to an end over here on white.
Yeah.
These medals are some serious bling, you guys. Like you can hear these champions walking up to you from a mile away.
Oh yeah.
And a nice souvenir to take home.
Excuse me. Gonzalez has got up to 124. There's 17 seconds left on the clock. I mean, obviously got the change in. But a late clock nonetheless. It's
Yeah, there's a
peculiar.
little delay back in the back room. The last change must come before, what, 30 seconds?
Before 30, yeah. And the clock resumes, and Gonzalez needs to come out and take this lift. He's got 10 seconds.
He does. And same here, 5 seconds to go for
And again for
Yeah,
Martin.
for Aaron. We were impressed by
Yeah.
that first time, but let's not make this a habit.
No.
That's just a little stressful for
Right.
you. But hey,
That's going to be good. Now, we're going back over to blue. The clock has expired on Gonzalez, but we don't have anything. We don't have white lights. We don't have red lights over there. Okay,
Oh,
they
okay.
finally pulled the red there.
that's unfortunate. And
Not
because of the late
sure.
clock, it might have been that the coach didn't get the call in. But they tell you that in the back room if
Okay.
you missed the clock.
Yeah. All right, so look here. Gonzalez is on a 2-minute clock now.
Oh, I see.
125 is listed as the third attempt with no decision on the 124. So it almost seems as though we're going to require a technical stop here to figure out what's going on. Meanwhile, Valerie Greenslade on her third and final attempt. Yeah, and we are going to have a competition stop. So we're going to do a coach's angle here is what I like to call it, a 45-degree. Yep. When we placed cameras on Wednesday, I asked for this angle.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
a
this
great
angle.
angle, and you're right, Robert. Of course, you're a weightlifting coach, so you know this. It is
Beautiful jerk.
an ideal position. She's got a great dip and drive.
Uh-huh.
Great dip and drive. She stays well balanced. Torso stays straight up and down, and that's what you got to do when you're trying to jerk as much as you can.
Fabulous lifting for the athlete out of Ole Concepts. Coach Danny Camargo had his athlete well prepared today, and it shows in her lifting.
We still got a stoppage over there
Yep.
on the Blues, so we're going to let that hang out, and they'll figure that out for us. But, man, Krista
All
has
right, we're still waiting on a decision here over on blue. Competition has stopped.
And that's not ideal, you guys. I want you to know that, it is
Yeah.
it certainly behooves these gentlemen
Yeah.
to figure this out because they're all warmed up. These are
Absolutely.
third attempts. Nobody wants to be sitting back there in the
No,
back
no,
room
No.
while somebody's figuring something
Yeah.
out. So they're going to be hopefully this doesn't take too much
Yeah.
longer so that we got to stay warm some other kind of way.
And for the moment, it looks like Gonzalez's second attempt at 124 was disqualified. So he'll have his third attempt. But Erin Martin's coming out to finish her day. All right, and we're going to have one. This is the final lift of this session. And Matthew Gonzalez of Heavy Metal Barbell. I got to go ahead and put this little sling thingy
Couple
back
more
on.
misses than the snatches, but hell of a day.
Hell of a day.
For these gentlemen. And a lot of these misses are third clean and jerks, Robert. I mean, again, if you're going to miss a clean and jerk,
Might as well miss the last
you
one.
might as well miss the last one. It's the heaviest one you've done, presumably.
Yep.
And, well, it would have been. It's a progressive sport. The barbell gets heavier. Anyway, just outstanding. Top to bottom, side to side. Both the red and the white platforms as well.
Let's take a peek over at the white real
I
quick.
was
Let's see
just
how long we've got for
wondering.
intros.
I was just wondering here, and okay,
6
so we
minutes for
missed that
entries.
scoreboard, but yep, we got a countdown, 6 minutes. And over here on the red, we still have that scoreboard from the performance that we just witnessed. And we're getting ready to see some of those awards. Until then,
That's a big session over on white.
we
next
got this
session.
last clean and jerk. Matthew's going to show us how it's done. Now, missed that 124.
Didn't even go out for
Didn't
it.
come out. Right, didn't come out for it.
Yeah.
But he said, let's put 130 kilos on the bar.
Absolutely. Must have been the plan to take 125 or 126. And then Coach Sean Rigsby says, you know what? It's the last day. It's the last lift. Let's have it. All right,
Gotta lock in this
Gonzalez.
clean before anything else.
Gonzalez looking to send it. And with that, he retakes the lead from Nathan Black, and that is your gold medalist in the men's 81 kilo category. Black will have to settle for silver, and that's it. That was excellent. We're going to do some awards. We got about 10, 15 minutes before Cheryl and I are back, so stick around because it's going to be wild.